Welcome back. Now we answer questions we've received from you, our viewers. If you have a question, visit our website, QuranSpeaks.com. Dr. Shabir, the question is, what does Islam say about the ego?
Yeah, obviously the word ego is an English word, and the Quran is in Arabic, so we have to find some close cognates. In the Quran, there's a mention of nafs and ruh, and how exactly these two relate to each other is not so very clear. Often when we speak of ruh, we mean the spiritual entity within us. And when we speak of nafs, generally we think of the whole individual, body and soul. So and nafs could also refer to the soul. And the Hebrew cognate is nephesh, which also means something like breath. And in Hebrew we also have ruach, which is similar to ruh, which could also mean wind in Hebrew. So you have all of these related concepts that are there in the sacred scriptures. Now, in the Quran, the nafs is shown to be of a variety. There is a mention of an-nafsul ammara bis-su in the 12th chapter of the Quran. That is the soul that is commanding towards evil. So as if we have an inner self that is commanding us to do evil things or drawing us towards evil, and we have to resist that. And then there is a mention of an-nafs al-lawwama, that's in the 75th chapter of the Quran in the 2nd verse. What does this mean? It's the soul that is blaming, it's continuously blaming, as if this refers to the conscience that is always pricking us, that, okay, we did something wrong, so it's blaming us. Why did you do that? We have this self-criticism going on within us. So there's a nafs al-lawwama. And there's also mention in Surah Al-Fajr, which is known to many Muslims from memory, the 89th chapter of the Quran. Towards the end, it's the 27th verse that says, Ya ayyuhan nafsul mutma'inna, O you tranquil soul. So now we have the mention of a tranquil soul, a nafsul mutma'inna. Now, in Sufi circles, it is thought that these are various stages that the soul can go through, and you can cultivate your soul to get to this last stage. So you start out with a degenerate soul, that is the soul that is pulling you towards evil, and you can correct that soul with the constant self-criticism, that is a nafsul lawwama, and then you can rise to the stage where your soul is so content with doing good things and staying away from evil that that soul has now become tranquil. It's not like being pulled and tossed around, I want to do this evil thing, no I can't do it, and so on. Now the soul is quite satisfied, and this is the soul that is addressed in the 89th chapter of the Quran, where God says, "O ya ayyatuhan nafsul mutma'inna, irji'i ila rabbiki radiyatan mardiyah." Return to your Lord, being pleased and being pleased with. Fadkhuli fi ibadi wadkhuli jannati. Enter among my servants, enter my paradise. So that's the goal then, for Muslims to reach that particular stage. How that relates to the modern word ego, that requires a little bit more teasing out. When we speak of a person's ego using the English term, we often can mean a person's tendency to self-aggrandization and so on, which is different from self-esteem. Self-esteem is a good thing, but an inflated self of one's, inflated sense of one's self-importance, that could be a bad thing and is a bad thing. In the Islamic tradition, pride is said to be the domain of God. He has the right to be proud, not us. We should be humble before God and humble in the face of other human beings as well.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Thank you, Dr. Shabir.
You're welcome.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Muslim Media Hub, the new home of Let the Quran Speak.
Here we spread positivity and good. We help people experience the beauty of Islam and help them appreciate and understand Muslims.
This beautiful building we purchased, Dad, cost $2.3 million.
Yeah, we've already raised a third of that money, and with your help, inshallah, we can pay off the rest.
So we're looking for people who can give $1,000 each. If you can be part of the select group, that's amazing.
Otherwise, just please give whatever whatever you can. Every dollar counts.
It's our collective responsibility to share the message of Islam with our fellow human beings. Please help us continue this good work.
It's a sadaqah jariyah, something that will continue to be a benefit to the Muslim community long after Safiya and I are gone.
Please support our work at muslimmediahub.com.
Your support is zakat eligible and tax deductible.
May Allah bless you and your loved ones today and always. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.